Hello my friends, this is Dr. Mandell, and today I want to share something very powerful with you, something that can truly change the way you look at your diet, your health, and your muscles, especially after the age of 60, 70, and beyond. We all know that as we age, our bodies naturally lose muscle mass, a condition known as sarcopenia. This doesn't just affect how we look, it affects how we walk, how we stand, how we carry groceries, how we get out of bed in the morning. Muscle isn't just for bodybuilders. Muscle is your fountain of youth. Without it, your bones weaken, your balance decreases, and your independence slowly slips away. Now, for decades, people have been told that eggs are one of the best sources of protein, and yes, eggs are a great food. They contain all the essential amino acids. But what if I told you there is a plant-based protein that not only gives you as much, sometimes even more protein than eggs, but also comes with extra benefits for your heart, blood sugar, and digestion? As I'm talking about the mighty bean. One of the greatest challenges we face as we age is the silent thief that slowly robs us of our strength, our independence, and our confidence. That thief is called sarcopenia, the natural loss of muscle mass that comes with aging. It begins quietly, sometimes as early as our 40s and 50s, but it becomes much more noticeable after 60 and especially after 70. And if we don't do something about it, it can change the quality of our lives in ways we never imagined. Think about it. Every step you take, every time you stand up from a chair, every time you carry groceries or lift something from the floor, your muscles are working for you. They are the engines that move your body. But as the years go by, if we don't fuel and challenge those muscles, they shrink. And when they shrink, simple tasks become difficult. Balance becomes harder. Stairs feel steeper. Walking feels slower. And before long, the independence you once took for granted starts slipping away. Now, I want you to understand something very important. Muscle isn't just about looking strong or toned. Muscle is your fountain of youth. It's your protector. Strong muscles stabilize your joints, protect your bones, support your posture, and even regulate your metabolism. Without muscle, your risk of falls increases dramatically, and a fall at 70 or 80 can change your life forever. Without muscle, your bones weaken because muscles and bones talk to each other. When muscles pull on bones, they tell them to stay dense and strong. Without muscle, your blood sugar becomes harder to control. Your weight is harder to manage and your energy drains away. But here's the good news, my friend. Sarcopenia is not a life sentence. It may be a natural process, but it's one you can fight, and the tools to fight it are already in your hands. Your body has an amazing ability to adapt. Even at 70, 80, or 90 years old, your muscles can grow, they can strengthen, they can come back to life if you give them what they need. So what do they need? Two things. They need the right fuel, and they need movement. Without fuel, your muscles starve. Without movement, your muscles stay asleep. You need both. And this is why protein, especially from foods like beans, is so important. Beans give you the amino acids your muscles need to repair and rebuild. And when you pair that with movement, walking, climbing, stretching, lifting, your muscles wake up and say, I'm alive, I'm needed, I'll stay strong. Now let me explain why this is so important after 70. At this age, your body doesn't process protein as efficiently as it once did. That means you need more high-quality protein than you did when you were younger. If you don't give your body enough, your muscles waste away even faster. That's why so many seniors complain of weakness, fatigue, or instability. They're simply not giving their muscles the fuel they need. But when you start adding beans into your meals consistently, you're not just eating, you're investing in your independence. Imagine two different futures. One where sarcopenia takes over, your muscles weaken, you need help walking, you lose your balance easily, you become dependent on others. And another where you take action now, you eat the right foods, you move your body daily, and your muscles stay strong and supportive. You're able to walk confidently, lift, bend, carry, and live life on your own terms. The difference between those two futures isn't luck or genetics, it's choice. It's consistency. It's the decision you make today. And let's not forget, muscle health is about more than movement. Strong muscles help regulate your blood sugar, which lowers your risk of diabetes complications. Strong muscles support your immune system because muscle tissue acts as a reservoir for amino acids your body uses to heal and repair. Strong muscles even help with mental health because when you move and engage your muscles, your brain releases endorphins that lift your mood and sharpen your mind. So what can you do? Start simple. Add protein-rich beans into your meals every day. Start moving your body. Walk around your neighborhood, climb stairs. Do gentle resistance exercises, even just rise from a chair multiple times in a row to strengthen your legs. These small actions, when repeated consistently, send a powerful message to your body. Stay strong, stay alive, stay ready. My friend, sarcopenia may be common, but it is not inevitable. You are not powerless. You are not too old. Every day you have a choice. Every meal, every step, every movement, it all counts. And the sooner you start, the stronger your body will be tomorrow, next month, and years from now. So don't wait until your muscles feel weak. Don't wait until you struggle with balance or strength. Take action now. Give your body the protein, the fuel, the movement it craves, and I promise you, your muscles will respond. They will protect you, they will carry you, and they will give you the freedom to keep living life with strength and independence. For years, we've been told that eggs are the gold standard of protein, and yes, eggs are a wonderful food. They're natural, they're versatile, and they do contain all 9 essential amino acids that your body needs to repair and build muscle. But what if I told you that there's another food, one that most people overlook, one that sits quietly on the shelf, that can actually give you more protein than eggs and even more benefits for your health? That food, my friend, is the bean. Now, I know what you're thinking, beans? Really? Aren't beans just a side dish? No, beans are not just a side dish. They are a powerhouse. Let me break this down for you. One single egg has about 6 grams of protein. That's good. But 1 cup of cooked beans, whether it's black beans, kidney beans, lentils, or chickpeas, has between 15 and 18 grams of protein. That's almost triple what you get from 1 egg. And the protein in beans is plant-based, meaning it's easier on your kidneys, your heart, and your overall system, especially as you age. But here's where beans really stand out. Eggs give you protein, yes. But beans give you protein plus fiber plus minerals plus antioxidants. It's like getting an entire package deal. Think about fiber for a moment. Eggs don't have any fiber at all. None. But beans are loaded with fiber. And what does fiber do? It feeds your gut microbiome, the good bacteria inside of you that control inflammation, protect your immune system, and even influence your mood and brain health. When you eat beans, you're not just feeding your muscles, you're feeding the whole ecosystem inside your gut that helps keep you alive and thriving. Let's talk about minerals. Beans are rich in magnesium, potassium, and iron. Magnesium keeps your muscles and nerves working properly. Potassium helps lower blood pressure and protect your heart. Iron helps carry oxygen through your blood so your energy levels stay high. Compare that to eggs. They have some vitamins. Yes, but they don't come close to giving you the same range of protective nutrients that beans do. Now, here's something powerful I want you to understand. After 70, your body needs more protein, not less. Yet so many seniors cut down on protein because they think they don't need it anymore, or they think it's too heavy on the stomach. That's a big mistake. Your muscles, your bones, your immune system, even your skin, they all rely on protein to rebuild and repair themselves. If you don't give your body enough, you start to waste away. That's why sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss, is so common. But it doesn't have to be that way. By simply including beans in your meals, you can get high-quality protein without the heaviness, without the cholesterol, and without the same risks that come from eating too much animal-based protein. And let's not forget the heart. Eggs contain cholesterol. Now, for some people, that's not a big problem. But if you already struggle with high cholesterol, heart disease, or clogged arteries, you need to be cautious. Beans, on the other hand, don't raise cholesterol. They actually help lower it. The soluble fiber in beans binds to cholesterol in your gut and helps flush it out of your body. That means stronger arteries, better circulation, and a healthier heart. What about blood sugar? Eggs don't affect it much, but beans actively help regulate it. The fiber in beans slows down digestion, which means your blood sugar rises slowly, steadily, without the dangerous spikes and crashes that lead to diabetes complications. For anyone over 60, especially those with diabetes or pre-diabetes, beans are one of the smartest choices you can make. And let me remind you, beans are not only healthier, they're also practical, they're inexpensive, they last a long time in your pantry, and they can be prepared in dozens of different ways. You can make soups, stews, salads, dips, or even use them as a base for burgers. There's no excuse not to add them into your daily life. So when you compare eggs and beans side by side, the difference becomes crystal clear. Eggs are good, yes, but beans are a complete package. They give you more protein per serving, plus fiber, plus minerals, plus antioxidants, plus protection for your heart, your gut, and your blood sugar. And that's why for anyone over 70 who wants to build muscle, stay strong, and keep their body healthy, beans may actually work better than eggs. Now, I'm not telling you to throw away your eggs if you enjoy them, keep eating them, but start balancing your meals with beans. Have your scrambled eggs in the morning, but add beans into your lunch salad. Make a hearty bean soup for dinner. Replace processed snacks with a bowl of seasoned chickpeas. When you do this consistently, you'll notice a difference. Your digestion will improve, your energy will climb, your muscles will feel stronger, and your health markers, cholesterol, blood sugar, blood pressure will all move in the right direction. And here's what I love most about beans. They're a symbol of how simple choices can create massive change. You don't need fancy superfoods shipped from across the world. You don't need expensive powders or supplements. You just need this humble food, the bean, available in every grocery store, sitting quietly on the shelf waiting to be discovered. So the next time someone tells you that eggs are the best protein, you can smile and say, they sound good, but I've got something even better. When most people think about beans, they think about protein. And yes, beans are an incredible source of protein. But what I want you to understand today is that beans are much more than just protein. They are a complete healing food for your body, giving you powerful health benefits that stretch far beyond muscle growth. Let's start with your gut health, because this is where everything begins. Inside your body, you carry trillions of bacteria, your microbiome. These tiny organisms are responsible for digesting food, protecting your immune system, balancing your hormones, even affecting your brain and mood. But they need to be fed. What do they eat? Fiber. And here's the truth. Most people, especially seniors, are not getting anywhere near enough fiber. Eggs have zero fiber. Meats have zero fiber. But beans are packed with both soluble and insoluble fiber. This means when you eat beans, you're not only fueling yourself, you're also fueling those good bacteria in your gut. And when your gut is strong, inflammation goes down, your immune system goes up, and your body works the way it was designed to. Now let's talk about inflammation. Chronic inflammation is one of the biggest causes of disease as we age. It's behind arthritis, heart disease, diabetes, and even Alzheimer's. Beans are rich in antioxidants, those special compounds that neutralize free radicals in your body. Free radicals are like sparks that damage your cells. Too many sparks and your body starts to break down. Antioxidants are like water that puts out those sparks, and beans are loaded with them. That means every time you eat beans, you're lowering your body's inflammation, protecting your joints, protecting your brain, and protecting your heart. Speaking of the heart, this is another area where beans shine. The soluble fiber in beans binds to cholesterol in your digestive system and pulls it out of the body. Imagine cholesterol as sludge building up inside your pipes. Over time, that sludge narrows the space and makes it harder for blood to flow through. Beans act like a cleaner that scrubs the sludge away before it ever has a chance to harden. That means lower cholesterol, better circulation, and a stronger, healthier heart. For seniors, this is huge. Heart disease is still the #1 cause of death worldwide, but with something as simple as beans, you can give your heart real protection every single day. Now let's move to blood sugar control. If you've ever felt that sudden crash of energy after a sugary meal, you know how unstable blood sugar can affect your body. For seniors, especially those with prediabetes or diabetes, this can be life-threatening. Beans help stabilize blood sugar in a way that few other foods can. The fiber in beans slows down the release of glucose into your bloodstream. Instead of a big spike followed by a crash, you get steady, stable energy. This doesn't just keep your body healthier, it also keeps your brain sharper. Stable blood sugar means better concentration, fewer mood swings, and less risk of developing cognitive problems down the road. Another powerful benefit of beans is their ability to support weight management. As we age, our metabolism slows down. Many seniors gain weight without changing much in their diet or activity. But beans are naturally low in calories and high in fiber, which means they fill you up and keep you satisfied. You're less likely to overeat, less likely to snack on unhealthy foods, and more likely to maintain a healthy weight. And carrying less weight means less stress on your joints, less strain on your heart, and more energy to enjoy life. Beans also provide essential minerals that protect your entire body. They are rich in magnesium, which helps regulate nerve and muscle function and keeps your heart rhythm steady. They contain potassium, which helps lower blood pressure and maintain fluid balance. They provide iron, which supports oxygen transport and keeps your energy up. They even give you zinc, which strengthens your immune system. Every bite of beans is like giving your body a multivitamin straight from nature, but without the side effects, without the fillers, just pure healing nutrition. And let's not forget about the brain. Beans contain folate, a B vitamin that is essential for brain function and emotional health. Low levels of folate are linked to depression and cognitive decline. By eating beans regularly, you're giving your brain the nutrients it needs to stay sharp, positive, and resilient. For seniors, this is one of the most important gifts you can give yourself. The ability to think clearly, to remember, and to feel emotionally balanced. Now let's put this all together. Beans support your gut, they lower inflammation, they protect your heart, they stabilize blood sugar, they help with weight, they supply essential minerals, and they nourish your brain. That's not just one benefit, that's a whole body transformation. And the best part is, it doesn't take much. Even just a half cup of beans a day can start making these changes inside your body. Think about that for a moment. Something so simple, something so affordable, something available in every grocery store, and yet so many people overlook it because they don't realize the power it holds. My friend, I want you to understand, you don't need fancy diets, you don't need exotic supplements. You need consistency with simple healing foods. Beans are one of those foods. So the next time you prepare a meal, ask yourself, where can I add beans? Can you add them to your soup, your salad, your stew? Can you blend them into a dip or roast chickpeas as a crunchy snack? Every time you choose beans, you are choosing better health, longer life, and more energy. Remember, the small choices you make every day determine the quality of your future, and beans are one of the smartest, simplest, most powerful choices you can make. One of the greatest challenges we face as we age is something most people don't even realize is happening inside their bodies. It's called anabolic resistance. That's just a fancy way of saying that your body doesn't use protein as efficiently as it once did. When you were 20, you could eat a small amount of protein and your muscles would quickly absorb it and grow stronger. But when you're 60, 70, or beyond, your muscles don't respond the same way. The same amount of protein that once built strength now has a weaker effect. This is why seniors often lose muscle mass even though they think they're eating enough. They'll say, but doc, I have an egg every morning, isn't that good enough? And while that egg is healthy, it simply isn't enough anymore. Your body at this stage of life needs more protein more often and from better quality sources. If you don't give your muscles what they need, they shrink. And when muscles shrink, your strength fades, your balance gets shaky, your bones become weaker, and even simple activities like walking across the room or climbing stairs can feel like a mountain. But here's the good news, your muscles can still respond no matter your age. Research shows that even people in their 80s and 90s can gain muscle if they're consistent with protein intake and movement. The key is to recognize that your body now needs a little extra support. And this is where foods like beans become so powerful. Beans don't just give you protein, they give you a steady, gentle stream of amino acids that your body can actually use throughout the day. Remember, your muscles need amino acids, the building blocks of protein, circulating in your system regularly to keep rebuilding and repairing. That's why spreading your protein out across all your meals is so important. If you eat one big protein meal and then go the rest of the day without much, your body wastes that opportunity. But if you add beans to lunch, have some with dinner, and maybe even a little with a snack, you keep your muscles fed continuously. Let's also talk about digestion, because that's another piece of the puzzle. As we age, our digestive systems don't work as smoothly as they used to. Many seniors develop lower stomach acid, which makes it harder to break down animal proteins like beef or chicken. That means the protein you eat may not even get fully absorbed. Beans, on the other hand, are easier for your body to handle. Yes, some people worry about gas or bloating, but most of that goes away once your gut adjusts to the fiber, and the trade-off is incredible. Protein that's easier to digest, plus fiber that heals your gut, plus minerals that strengthen your bones and nerves. Now think about what happens when you consistently fuel your body with the protein it actually needs. Your muscles don't waste away. Instead, they stay alive, they stay active, and they stay strong. And strong muscles aren't just about looking good. They protect you from falls, they stabilize your joints, they support your bones, and they give you independence. Every pound of muscle you hold on to is like insurance for your future. Let me give you an example. Imagine two people, both 75 years old. One eats very little protein, mostly processed foods, maybe an egg in the morning and not much else. Over time, their muscles shrink, their energy drops, and they start using a cane or walker. The other person makes the effort to eat beans, lentils, and other high-quality proteins every day. They move their body, even just walking or doing light exercises. A year later, that person is still standing tall, walking strong, climbing stairs, carrying groceries. The difference isn't genetics, it's nutrition and consistency. This is why I tell my patients, don't wait until you feel weak to take action. Start now, because once you start fueling your muscles the right way, they respond. It doesn't matter if you're 60, 70, 80, or beyond, your body is still capable of growth. But it's up to you to give it the tools it needs. And let's not forget, it's not just about muscle. When your body uses protein efficiently, your immune system gets stronger, your skin repairs faster, your bones stay more resilient, your hormones stay more balanced. Protein isn't just about muscles, it's about life itself. So here's my advice to you. Start looking at every meal as an opportunity to feed your muscles. Ask yourself, where is the protein in this meal? Am I giving my body enough to stay strong? If you're having a salad, throw in some beans or chickpeas. If you're making a soup, add lentils. If you're having a snack, try roasted beans instead of chips. It doesn't have to be complicated, just consistent. The reality is this: after 70, you can't afford to eat the way you did at 20. Your body has changed and your nutrition must change with it. The beautiful thing is, once you make that shift, once you start giving your body the higher quality plant-based proteins it can actually use, your muscles will thank you, your energy will rise, your movements will feel easier, and you'll carry yourself with more confidence. So don't underestimate the power of protein efficiency. Understand that your body needs more, and it needs it daily, and let beans become one of your best tools to make that happen. Remember, my friend, your body is always listening to how you treat it. Feed it with love, feed it with the right fuel, and it will reward you with strength, vitality, and peace of mind for years to come. When it comes to living strong and vibrant after 70, I want you to always remember this one simple truth. It's not about what you do once in a while. It's about what you do consistently. Consistency is the secret ingredient. Consistency is what separates those who stay strong and independent from those who slowly lose their vitality. You see, many people look for quick fixes. They want the magic pill, the overnight cure, the one superfood that will change everything. But the body doesn't work that way. Your body is a reflection of your daily habits. It responds to the choices you make again and again, not the ones you make only when you feel motivated. And this is why beans, healthy fats, and movement are such powerful tools. They are simple, they are natural, and they are sustainable. And when you practice them consistently, day after day, they create transformation. Let's talk about beans first. If you eat beans once, you're not going to notice much. Maybe you'll feel satisfied, maybe you'll get a little more energy, but that's it. But if you start adding beans to your meals every single day, half cup here, a cup there, something incredible happens. The protein from the beans begins feeding your muscles regularly. The fiber begins healing your gut, lowering your cholesterol, balancing your blood sugar. The minerals begin strengthening your heart, your nerves, and your bones. And slowly, without you even noticing, your body starts working better. That's the power of consistency. Now let's look at healthy fats. Your brain is made mostly of fat. Your hormones rely on fat. Your joints, your heart, your skin, they all need healthy fats to stay youthful and resilient. When you drizzle olive oil on your beans, when you add avocado to your salad, when you snack on a handful of walnuts, you're not just enjoying a tasty meal. You're feeding your body the exact nutrients it craves to stay strong and balanced. But again, it's not one avocado or one spoonful of olive oil that changes your life. It's the daily practice of giving your body these healthy fats consistently alongside your beans that truly makes the difference. And now, my friend, let's talk about movement, because food alone cannot build strength. You can eat all the beans in the world, but if you don't challenge your muscles, they will not grow. Think of protein as the building blocks and movement as the signal. Protein gives your body the raw materials, but exercise tells your body, use it, build, stay alive. That's why the combination of beans and movement is so powerful. You're not just eating for health, you're living for health. And let me be clear, movement doesn't have to mean heavy weights or intense workouts. It can be as simple as walking around the block, climbing the stairs instead of taking the elevator, doing light stretches in your living room, or lifting a couple of water bottles as resistance training. What matters is that you move your muscles every day. You send them the signal that they are still needed, still alive, still important. And when you pair that signal with the steady fuel of beans and the nourishing power of healthy fats, your muscles respond, they stay strong, they protect your balance, they give you energy, and they keep you independent. Now I want you to imagine something. Imagine yourself 6 months from now. Instead of skipping meals or grabbing processed foods, you've been adding beans into your daily meals. Instead of avoiding fats, you've been enjoying healthy ones. Instead of sitting too long, you've been moving your body every day. Do you know what you'd see? A body that feels lighter, stronger, more stable, joints that don't ache as much, muscles that feel more alive, a mind that feels clearer, sharper, calmer. That's not wishful thinking. That's what happens when you commit to consistency. And here's the beauty of it. It doesn't take dramatic change. You don't have to overhaul your whole diet or spend hours in the gym. It's the small steps repeated daily that add up: a half cup of beans, a drizzle of olive oil, a 15-minute walk, day after day after day. Just like a drop of water can carve a hole in stone over time, your consistent choices carve strength, health, and longevity into your life. So I want you to stop worrying about perfection. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to do everything right. You just have to be consistent. If you miss a day, start again the next. If you skip a meal, make the next one better. Don't give up, because your body doesn't demand perfection. It thrives on consistency. And I promise you this, if you make this commitment, if you integrate beans, healthy fats, and daily movement into your life, your future self will thank you. You'll stand taller, walk stronger, breathe easier, and smile wider. You'll not only add years to your life, but you'll add life to your years. Remember, my friend, it's the little things you do every day that make the biggest difference. Feed your body the right foods, move with love, and stay consistent. Your body will reward you with strength, energy, and vitality that lasts well into your golden years.